action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Ooh, a stiff jab. They can't get out of the way of that straight. The hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. The jab not finding its target. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Brook in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs... Here we go. It's round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe what we are seeing? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Unlucky to miss with that jab. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
We're at the halfway point and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is a high-octane battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Brook in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it was like...
Let's get it started in round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Big shot, and down goes Brook. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there. Buck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable, or there's a bit of a mousetrap.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Only catching air with that hook. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we... There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Miss with that jab. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one. Talk about Brook in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
What a a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't land the jab there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Brook in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Relax. In this next round, I need you to switch back on. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so we can't...
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to...
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it? Defense is not an option for these two. Not a lot of defense here at all. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The right hook misses. Missing with that jab. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel?
Big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Code red for Kell Brook. How did they not go down?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan.
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Keep him under the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. One shot at a time. Set him up.
There's the bell to start round 8. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Punch, counter punch. Whoa, wait a minute. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
So it is a TKO win here, no doubt about the outcome.
Just like a lover like TKO, it's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what, the argument was